Thing, everybody.
What are you about to say?
So Jackson's 21 years old, right?
I heard what you said on the stream yesterday.
What?
I joined for like
The first few minutes. I heard you say that.
What did I say?
You were like, they turn 21 years old, they can't handle the weekend.
Yeah, that's exactly
See,
what I said.
I was not hungover.
You were sick.
I was sick. I was sick.
Why are you smiling?
That doesn't mean hungover.
Why are you smiling?
Because you're accusing me of being
I'm not
hungover.
accusing you. You're entitled to take a sick day.
You're intimated.
It's just odd to me that we have so many illnesses on Mondays and Fridays. That's the odd part.
You know what? That is.
You know?
It's quite interesting.
This feels like an epidemic that we should be wearing masks the day before Mondays and Fridays.
That's true. Well,
right?
I don't know what chat thinks about that. Harvey thinks I was hungover. Not the truth, guys. Because I don't drink on Sundays. Or
Really?
Saturday. I actually don't drink at all.
Really?
Believe it or not. No.
Okay, by the way, today we're going to do, I need help on You Got to Choose My Lunch today. We'll do this a little bit later. But I do have two choices that Anakin gave me, so we will, hopefully you'll choose the right one. Okay, so we are ready to start the show. We got a good story on Katy Perry. We have a good story on Katy Perry. It is really good. We're not saying she's dating this person, but it's a very famous person with a lineage in the family of dating famous people. We will get into it. Okay, so, Roger, you have all the info on this? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's there.
And wait a minute, Jamie, you're writing this story?
Yeah, we're doing it right now. We're starting. Bean's gonna write it. We're giving a direction and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Kill my mic for just a second. You can stay on me, but just real quick. So.
Obviously, not quite ready to go yet. But I see everyone in chat. How are you all doing? Hey, Kelly. Hey, True. What's up, Kathy? And Carol. We got people from Atlanta and over on the East Coast. Neezy's sipping tea while we're spilling it. I love to see it. Where is Charles? Charles is back, guys. I know you guys missed him dearly. Charles is back from his vacation. He's well rested. He's ready to go. They were wondering where you were. Not well rested? Not well rested?
You don't know what I did on vacation. You don't know if I'm well rested or not.
Okay, so we are putting a story up on Katy Perry. We're actually going to tell you even before it's written, but we should get this written pretty quickly.
She's doing it right now.
Okay, Charles is back. Mm-hmm. Only to find
Smattering
out.
of applause.
Only
Just a smattering of applause.
to find out from Jackie yesterday
What?
that you're going away again next week.
I told you this whole, we had this whole conversation.
And we did not.
Yes, we did.
That you're gone.
I said
you've
that I
been
was
gone
going
for
to the
5
convention.
days, and now you're going to a convention
And I'm
next
going
week.
to go to a convention. Right. Are you saying, or do you say,
Do you
you
know
don't
what
want me to
happened?
go to the convention?
Do you know what happened when you were gone?
Do you? Yeah, people die.
A lot of people died.
A lot of people died.
A lot
I
of people
don't-
died last week.
It's always been that way.
It was not like last week. No, you have not seen.
Well, I don't normally go as far north as I went this time. So apparently, the further north in latitude, the more people die. I don't know how to explain it, but it does happen every time. Devin, as soon as Devin texted me, he goes, every time you leave,
that that used to happen to me. That whenever I left at the beginning, every time
someone would die.
someone would die. It was like crazy.
Okay,
All right.
what are we doing here?
We are doing 2 documentaries that we're juggling right now. We're doing a documentary for the network, for Fox Network, on Hulk Hogan that is going to air shortly. So there's a lot going on. Okay.
Am I on auto, or do I need to switch it?
Okay. So, like we said, What we're going to do is, for people who are just joining us, since we've only been doing this a couple weeks, we do our television. We're doing this live stream every day from 9:30 to around 11. And we just bring you into the newsroom and you see what's going on. You're going to love the Katy Perry story. So we use the live stream now to create TMZ Live, one of our television shows. So we're going to be doing kind of our show for part of this that you'll see. And then after we finish each segment, we'll talk to you about the stuff that we've just discussed. So I am ready if you are ready. Do you know this Ana de Armas thing?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
move that up to
where was it?
A2.
Where was
Vermont. Vermont.
it? In Vermont?
Yeah.
Were they in there for it? Were they
Well,
there?
they were there for the Oasis.
Huh? Oh, for the Oasis concert.
They were there before.
No, wait a minute.
Wait, Woodstock. Where Woodstock?
Oasis was London Friday. They flew to Vermont that weekend.
So them holding hands are the new pictures outside of the Oasis concert.
No,
Hold
The
on.
photos are-
We're getting two different
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
the new photos are Vermont, Woodstock, Vermont this weekend.
Yes.
After Oasis was
So they
Friday
flew
in
from London to Vermont,
Yes.
and then they spent the weekend in Vermont.
Yeah, they were in Vermont
Got it.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Got it. And they were at Oasis before.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And they flew right from
Yeah.
London to Vermont.
Katie and Justin
You say? Yeah.
she didn't see the new one yet.
Yeah.
We just got
Oh.
pics.
You don't have to say it out loud.
Ah.
This is the problem with him, and he texts out loud all the time, which is fine unless you're on a live stream and you're not revealing things. Yeah.
And that was the Ritz-Carlton? No, it's
Right.
okay.
You got to lead into the.
She was going back to the Ritz, right?
Dropped her off back.
Well, in fact,
At the Ritz
Yes, after their walk.
in Montreal. Got it.
when we end this segment, do we want to end it with a lead into the chef?
We don't lead in. No, we just do a.
Maybe just cut to the chef. So we'll do. So in other words, we do the transition over there.
Now, did Reagan talk to you about the transition? We need a much longer transition word because it didn't make sense.
Harvey and Charles really want to hear what you guys have to say, so please join in the live chat.
By the way, this is all. We plan out this show way in advance.
yes,
As you can
very
see, we're
meticulous.
just figuring out
Hours of
what the hell to
planning
do
going
right
into
now.
Oh. What's something French? That's not what you wanted.
No.
Something we do here every morning.
Is you guys tell me where you're joining from, and I read every single city, state.
Where are they coming from?
So I'm trying to find out.
We're just trying to avoid doing the show because we're a little.
We got this. We got this.
Yeah, actually, we do have this.
Yeah. First block's fine.
Okay, well let's do.
I don't know what we're gonna do in the second block, but-
Let's do Katie. Yeah.
Yeah. Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau
So wait a minute, are we using a second camera now?
in.
Okay, you got to tell us what's going on here.
Augusta and Dallas. Love to see it. Denver, New York City.
But we're going to
City.
walk over to them.
Someone that's LA local.
So my question is, like
Peaches is
Melissa's
watching
standing
from
right there.
Oregon.
How do we-
Mariah
So
from Sweden.
when we walk over to Roger, is she in the shot? Because ideally that would be a bad idea. It would not be a good idea. Right, but it's more where
Canada,
Jackson is
Delaware,
than where we are for her to know where
Fredericton.
Jackson is, because Jackson doesn't want to catch her in the shot.
Oak Cliff, Texas, Seattle, New York, Australia. Just people from
Australia.
all over. Yeah.
Wow.
It's Australia.
Anybody from
Mike.
Canada? Because we got a good Canadian angle here.
a lot of
No,
people
no, no.
from
We got a
Canada.
good Canadian angle here.
Mississippi, Michigan, Alabama. Idaho, New
Okay, we
York.
are ready to go.
My God,
Let's just
guys.
do
We
it.
need a look.
Okay, so you
Actually, all
understand
over the
the
world.
idea
Puerto
is
Rico,
not to
too.
catch that second camera in the shot.
Germany. God,
Okay,
crazy.
We need a lower third for
for which? For
Katie and
Lake Jackson, Texas. I
we're
like
gonna
that name.
We're gonna start with the dining. Katie dining with.
we need one for the newer photos, like
Just a walk in the park. Okay, let's do this. They should pay for this, you would think, right?
yeah. Well, you should stop.
Well, I'm thirsty.
Showing it
I gotta
off.
hydrate.
We should land a sponsorship.
Yeah.
I know.
What's the company?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Well, you're
promote it. Why am I gonna
yeah,
promote
we're
it?
Say, hey, company.
promote it.
Why am I gonna-
XYZ,
By the way,
sponsor
this is
us.
like the
Yeah,
most-
you cheapskates at Seltzer Water.
This is the most affordable thing you consume all day. Like that's very.
What are you talking
He just
about?
Every
called you
man.
out, Harvey.
What are you talking
The
about?
brand is very.
Well,
you know.
You think I consume like what champagne during the day?
Yeah, you eat and drink very fancy things.
I drink a Diet Coke and I drink Seltzer water.
It hasn't always been.
It has.
That.
There's Isopure.
No.
And I have Isopure in the morning. Is my refrigerator filled with fancy crap?
You know what?
Seriously.
You
No,
showed
Anakin.
them-
No, Anakin knows.
LaCroix.
His cheap ass. I'm gonna out you on this. Your cheap ass actually once gave me moldy cheese for the chili that you brought on. So.
No, I like that multi-cheese.
What is wrong with you?
No, it's good. It's a blend of two cheeses. What are you talking about?
It was moldy.
He said moldy, not multi.
Oh, moldy. Oh.
Like mold. Not moldy.
I brought you
Multi-cheese?
and you're ragging on me?
I'm actually.
Is that like a
I literally
multivitamin
bring
in
him
cheese
lunch.
form?
stuff.
I'm seeing your fridge is so inexpensive that you have moldy cheese.
That's
in
true.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
You
let's
open your
start the
fridge
show.
to show them what you had for lunch yesterday, and I think they want a fridge tour.
It's not that interesting. Okay, we got to do the show. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All
Let's go.
right.
Here we go. Okay. No, I'm fine. Okay. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good to be back.
So, this is amazing. I mean, for all sorts of reasons. So we started the day. We got video of Katy Perry having dinner with former Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, at a restaurant in Montreal.
I know what you're thinking. That's a hell of a rebound.
It would be a
or-
hell of a rebound.
But at that point, we're looking at them sitting at dinner, and there's no reason to say that this is definitely a date or romantic. It could have been a business dinner. It could have been.
It's true, but when you look at it, they're really chatting it up. In fact, we're going to talk to somebody who was actually the chef of the restaurant
Yes.
in a few minutes, and we'll talk about what went down with them. But they're definitely engaged in conversation, so we'll get into that. But it could have just been like a business dinner or something, right?
Right, exactly. Could have been completely just copacetic. Not a big deal.
So then, just a couple of minutes ago, we get
The plot thickens.
The
as they say.
plot thickens. We get some pictures of Katie and Justin kind of meandering around the city before that
Did
dinner.
we say it was Montreal?
We said Montreal.
Montreal.
So Roger over here at our clearance desk got these pictures. So give us the lowdown on what you see here,
Yeah,
on what
so-
we're told.
We just got these pictures. So these were shot yesterday at around 5:30 p.m.-ish. And
We
it's
should
just
say
a-
that's before the dinner.
I believe dinner happened at 7 p.m.
Yes.
yesterday.
Yep.
So they came back coming from a park there called Mount Royal. And apparently that's where people go out to go do hikes. That's where everyone does a city
Where was your
lookout.
French flair? Mont
Oh,
Royal.
I can barely do an
Mont
American
Royal.
flair.
All right.
So they came back, they walked down together, they had security behind them, and then she's carrying her dog. He dropped her off at her hotel, and they met up with this other woman who appears to have her other dog there. So she has both of her dogs.
I'm sure she
with
has
her.
an assistant there or somebody, yeah.
Well,
Right.
she brought the dogs with her, and so
So they apparently took a stroll in the park.
they took a stroll in the park, it seems.
And then he drops her off at the hotel, and then they have dinner.
And then they have dinner afterwards. Apparently he lingered a bit after this. The person that I got these from wasn't sure if he left right after, but you know, he lingered around for a bit after he
But
dropped her off.
they're in different outfits from what they were wearing at dinner. By the way, the bucket hat,
That's it.
yeah, it's very in, but also, if you're trying to hide your face,
Trying to
if you're
hide a
Katy
little
Perry,
bit. Well, I don't know why she would hide. I mean, he is, you know, he's recently separated as well.
Right.
And so I got to tell you, we don't know if they're dating, but this doesn't feel like a business dinner.
that's not a business dinner.
When you take somebody
so
for a
you've-
walk in the park and
Right, you've hung out for the day in the park, you're having whatever conversation, and then you go have dinner. It starts to seem like this was more of a, let's have a day.
let's have a day. So
Yeah.
the reason I am so interested in this is, I'll show my age a little bit here, but I really remember the time when Justin Trudeau's father, Prime Minister, I think it was Elliot Trudeau?
Pierre Trudeau.
Pierre Trudeau.
Pierre Trudeau, yeah.
Was Prime Minister of Canada and married to Margaret Trudeau. And it was quite the marriage. She used to hang out at Studio 54 when Studio 54 was hot. And
She had a famous quote about hanging with the Rolling Stones.
and a famous quote about hanging with the Rolling Stones. And when they were single, he was a ladies' man. I mean, he dated Barbra Streisand. He dated, help me, Barbra Streisand, Nicolette Sheridan. There's somebody
I
else.
don't know, like you said, you're showing your age.
But there's there's a lineage here of, you know, dating
saying
famous
is
people
that-
on both mother and father.
Mother and father, and now Justin. Yeah, I mean,
So Katy Perry and Justin.
You are what you.
Katy Perry
grow up
and
seeing.
Justin Trudeau would be, if they were dating, would be an amazing couple.
It really would be. And you always, you know, people, when she broke up with Orlando Bloom, everyone wonders, like, all right, where are they going next? And we watch at the Bezos wedding, everyone wanted to see where Orlando Bloom, how is he going to rebound? And he played it cool, although he did hang out with Sydney Sweeney. But from what we're told, he was not doing anything.
Right. It was
So
more.
now you were waiting to see how Orlando was going to rebound.
But it's Katy.
Nobody was talking about how Katy was going to rebound, and it certainly seems like she is, at least publicly, rebounding before Orlando.
I think this is. Look, I mean, we were told by people kind of, you know, just people kind of connected to this initially, just a kind of a business thing.
Right.
But it's not feeling businessy right now.
What would the business be? Because he's no longer the prime minister, so it's not like she's in a conversation like, oh, I'm going to do something, Canadian national, I don't know, whatever that would be in Canada, that she's going to do some concert up there.
So I just got
Maybe
this.
he wants to go to space?
Yeah, Katie went to space. Maybe he's picking her brain
she-
about going to space. What? How is that a take?
Okay.
Have the famous women's
That
all
is-
women's space flight.
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
think that's what it is.
famous last
So-
words. We'll see.
We'll see.
Roger, help me out here. So I just got a text.
Okay.
I got to be careful so nobody can see this. They did not walk the dogs. They did run into her assistant who had the dog outside the hotel. So we do know they ran into the assistant, but
I was told she had her dog. They were coming back from that park area, which is about a 15-minute walk. And she was carrying the dog with her. And then they met up with her assistant who had the other dog.
so there were two dogs.
She has both dogs.
So maybe that's the problem with this text.
It's accurate, just not fully accurate.
Right. Do we have Skype, guys? Do you have? Hold on. Do you have
Let's get that
Do
battery
you
swapped
have
in after this segment.
her with the dogs at
Later,
all?
Just Skype in some questions from chat.
Picture
Yeah,
has her
yeah. The
holding
dog is. Yeah, the dog is at her foot.
She's holding one dog.
Unless we don't think that's Katy Perry. Like
Right,
she's
the
holding the
bucket hat?
dog, and then
With the bucket hat?
yeah, with the bucket hat.
I for sure think that's Katie.
I think that's her too.
Yeah.
And then that's the assistant with the other dog.
Right.
Oh, you might not own these.
So she's carrying the dog. I was told when the person shot the pictures, she was carrying the dog as they were walking down that street.
Right.
Can you do me a favor? Can you send this picture to, don't say it out loud,
Jamie has the number.
okay? Can you send that picture?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Like, as quickly as possible?
Is he in a different outfit from the dinner?
It appears so.
Okay.
No, the restaurant is.
I know.
Did you get the phone number?
Photos.
No, I'm asking.
No.
If you give me the phone number, I'll just do it now.
Yeah, let me give it to you. Okay, you can turn the camera as long as I.
Well, he's-
as long as I'm careful with my phone.
What's your bang?
See how good I am with this?
Wait, do you just need her number?
Yeah, I'm giving it to you.
This is gonna take. Where's my?
You know you can search the person's name.
No, I know.
Some people haven't learned how to search on their phone. Here. Here.
Yeah. What's her? I'm trying to get her number.
There you go.
I'm trying to find it.
Hold on.
What?
The air traffic person you wanted?
Yes.
You haven't gotten him yet. We've tried all the former and vice presidents and
There
presidents.
there's somebody you can get.
Do
You got-
do you want someone like just an a former air traffic controller?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Katie.
You got
In the middle of
number?
us figuring all this out, we are going to go down for just 45 seconds to
Why are we
change the
going
battery
down?
on the camera.
Why do we have to
But
change the battery this early?
It dropped really fast, Harvey. I don't know.
It's been
Batteries,
up for
they just.
20 minutes.
I know.
Why are these batteries so bad? We're going to come back in like a minute, so just stick with us. We'll come right back. And then we should have it. Okay, so I just sent the text. So the way this is working is, oh God, I got to be careful.
Dude.
So we're trying to kind of piece together this story. And, well, we should have, hold on.
Boy, you are really doing a dance here.
Well, no, I mean, we want to get this right.
Right. What is it you're trying to convey?
I don't think there's a problem here. I mean, because what
No, you don't think there's
what
a-
they're saying is that the assistant had the dogs, but she's holding one of the dogs.
She's holding one of the dogs.
Holding the dog.
and
Fine.
the
But the
person who,
assistant is the person who may be the assistant is approaching. So
right, but also, it doesn't really matter. They were coming back from the park.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what. Okay.
I don't get what the issue is with the dogs. Like,
I don't think the dogs.
I don't think
I don't think the dogs are
there is
relevant.
an issue. I think
Yeah.
okay.
that's
Yeah.
You know.
What are they saying?
A lot about Elliot Trudeau actually.
Elliot
someone-
Trudeau. Wait a minute.
Let's
It
see
is it
what we get back, but
is it
I think we
Elliot?
should wait.
No, it's Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
Yeah. Now,
have some-
a chatter
who's
drops some interesting
weighing in from
history.
Canada?
Trish Scotland says Elliot Trudeau, before his marriage, had a brief relationship with actress Barbara Streisand in
we said Barbra
1969
Streisand.
and 1970.
No, I said Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
And I said Nicolette Sheridan.
And he also met Margaret Sinclair, who later became his wife when she was 18 and he was 47.
Right.
Pierre. Well, he had 18 names. Joseph Philip Pierre.
I didn't even know that name.
Elliott Trudeau.
So, yeah, it was Elliot.
No, but he went by Pierre Trudeau.
But why did I say Elliot?
Because Elliott is one of his names.
But why did I know that?
Of
Why
them.
did I know that?
Like more commonly known as his middle name. That's
Yeah. Okay. So wait a minute. So we're doing. What time are we doing the chef?
11.
Oh, okay. So we got it. We're just going to move on. So we're going to interview the chef in an hour. So we're going to move on to the next one. I think this would be a. Okay. They did run into her assistant with the dogs before dinner, which is what. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not showing.
Read to yourself first, and then decide if you should read it out loud. Like, if you read it out loud, then it's too late when you go like, oh, I just said something I shouldn't have said. Read it to yourself, and then decide if you read it. This is like you texting and you're saying it all out loud. Like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, they did run
Just
into
getting
her
used
assistant
to
with the dogs.
The fact that
before
we are now
dinner
revealing more on this live stream, but we obviously have certain things we can't reveal. Some people are
But I think
learning faster than others.
Okay, so I think we got it right. So we're good, and you can. Yeah. Well, can you look at the post?
Yeah.
What's your headline?
I'm very happy. A walk to remember with Katie.
Justin Trudeau, I'm very
I
happy.
kind of like Dog Day Afternoon with.
Dog Day Afternoon is not the way you want to
approach for this.
You do know what Dog Day Afternoon is about.
I know what it's about, but I think it's funny. Dog Day Afternoon is funny. Justin and Katy Perry.
wag the
Dog
tail.
Day Afternoon.
Might as well put Marley and me at that
I think
point.
that's funny.
Okay.
I like Dog Day Afternoon.
Dog day afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We're not saying anybody was.
We're not saying they
We're
were
not saying they
holding up
robbed a bank. Jeez, it's a
I don't
play
know,
on.
maybe they did.
It's a Dog Day Afternoon.
Dog day afternoon.
Yeah, and we make it clear that this was right before the dinner. Okay. So that's
You don't want
for
to
our
do it as
website.
Le Chien?
No.
No? French.
Uh,
French, Roger.
Okay. You're really good at this. You
All right.
guys are finding out too much about the
All
way
right,
this
let's go.
works.
We gotta get.
Okay.
We're A2.
Okay, Tom Cruise and Anna. Right. Yeah. And what's
And this
who's
is going to be like a minute.
who's
and a half.
doing this? Because this is. Why don't we start over here then? So
minutes,
it's
yeah.
so it's not. And we have a Skype on this, right? Okay. Okay.
Concert was Saturday, by the way.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. So everybody's hooking up.
Yeah, there's another couple that we've known for a while that Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas are a thing. What's been missing is that when they're out in public, they haven't actually shown signs of that. They've been going to a lot of different events together, but we have yet to see the PDA, which is what everybody's looking for, right?
And they try to make it its first very coy, where they were promoting Mission Impossible, and it was sort of like, oh no, they're just in movies together.
Right.
But it was pretty clear. We saw them getting in helicopters, going on trips.
Right.
So
but now
we know.
We got them in Vermont, and there it is, PDA, holding hands. That's it, right?
It's official,
That's-
you guys. So here are the photos that we got.
Okay, now I
so
hate it.
many of
No,
them.
exactly. That's all it took was, it's official.
It is.
Right.
Kind of like you guys said. So like for a while, they've been spotted like several times in London on over the weekend. They were just at the Oasis concert. Now they're in Vermont, super cute town of Woodstock. We are being told that they were thrift shopping. They went and got some ice cream. They went to a national park together. just totally being a couple. But they've been in the UK together several times. They were in Spain together, taking helicopters places.
You know, it was interesting.
They're the new hot couple.
Oasis trashed Tom Cruise back in the day.
Yes.
And they
Yeah.
said he never made a good movie.
Never
which
made
is
a good movie.
Unfair and not true. He's one of the. I think his movie selections are about the best of any movie star.
Yes.
Over time. I mean, I really do. I think he's made the best
But
choices.
it's interesting that he would go to the concert.
They made up.
Right.
They made up. They actually had a meeting
A year after.
And let's be honest, the Oasis brothers don't usually have nice things to even say about each other.
about each other.
So if they trash someone else, you're in pretty good company.
That's true.
I'm Hannah. I'm from Indiana, and I personally think it's crazy that Tom is showing any type of PDA in general, let alone holding hands. But I still think it's a bit of a stretch considering their age gap, which I know is normal for Hollywood, but I still think it's a stretch to confirm whether or not it's a relationship yet.
Wait a minute. What's the problem with the age gap?
I think it's big, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, absolutely nothing wrong with that, but I still think I want to wait it out and get confirmation as to whether or not they're official from them.
Tom,
They're not even 30 years apart.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
according to
it's
you, Tom
fine.
doesn't have a lot of time to wait if you want to carry
You know,
what you're
he's
saying
not as young
forward.
as he used to be. He's not as young as he used to be, but he's still doing amazing.
That he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie doke. So is that up, guys? Jackson?
What's B block?
Again?
Yeah, it's like all day yesterday,
every
too.
day.
It's like all day yesterday.
Guys, Harvey,
They just-
Harvey
Diddy
has a really tough time keeping
and-
his shoes tied.
No, there's a design defect with these shoes. I'm just telling you.
Well,
Anybody?
I have a question.
Yeah.
This isn't a question from chat, but why are two of the most affluent actors in the world thrifting? Why do they need to thrift?
No, because they can.
What?
You know, it's like, no. It's like, oh, let's do something
Anyone in
really
control room?
cool
What's
that
B2?
nobody, that we never do. Let's go thrift shopping.
Other people need
Me too.
those clothes.
No, come on.
They don't need to thrift. Why are they going thrifting?
That's not fair.
That's just, it's fair.
No, there
It's
are
so fair.
there are
What's doing
celebrities
in this
in
block?
Hollywood who
What's going on in this block?
go to the
Pardon me?
Oscars and they go to thrift shops to buy stuff. It's a thing. It actually it's a thing in LA.
No, I know it's a thing in LA,
No, it's
but
a thing
he's
for
a billionaire.
It's a thing for rich people. No, I'm serious.
You know what's a thing for rich people? Regular shopping. Go to a regular store.
It's a thing here. People go on Melrose, which, you know, thrift shopping on Melrose is like going to Neiman Marcus because they charge a lot.
Yeah, you know, kind of.
Okay. Is that up? Yes. Okay, great. Well, that was funny. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, we're doing.
By the way, what was the end of that text?
Huh?
What was the end of the rest of that text?
Thank you. Okay, I don't want anybody to see what this company is because they're not paying. Okay.
But just so you know, that company, if you did pay,
If you want to pay,
then we would show you.
yeah.
But you're not paying. so-
Okay, I'm really into this story, this Diddy story. We're gonna have an argument, I think. Is Derek around?
Oh, a Diddy
Oh, no,
story.
Jason,
That's
this guy is.
refreshing.
Okay.
How
Okay.
long has it been since we had a good Diddy story chat?
This is a good story. This is a good story. This is a good story. Okay, let's do it. What's B2?
Denise.
Oh, right.
Denise.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Diddy is upping his offer to the government. He wants out of jail right now. You know that he is still behind bars at Brooklyn MDC while he is awaiting his sentence in October. But right after he was sentenced, they tried to get out on bail. They made an offer. They said, we'd like for him to be released on $1 million bail. The judge shut that down. So now it's like he's playing Let's Make a Deal, right? How about this, Your Honor? What if we offer a $50 million bail package? The money has gone up, but the reason that he thinks he should get out is because he says what he's convicted of were nonviolent offenses.
And he's right. He's right that he was convicted on 2 counts of the Mann Act. The Mann Act is hiring a prostitute and taking the prostitute across state lines for the purpose of having sex. That is essentially,
What he
you
was
know,
convicted
if
of.
somebody picks up a hooker on Hollywood Boulevard, except it's interstate, which makes it a federal
Makes it a
offense.
federal offense, right.
But that's what he was convicted of. It's a nonviolent crime. So when you look at what happened, there were allegations that he was violent toward Cassie and Jane, you know, during the prosecution's case.
There was testimony.
But the jury found him not guilty on those counts. So, and when you look at the Intercontinental video in 2016, he would have been convicted had he been prosecuted in California.
Right.
But he wasn't. And the statute of limitations ran. So his position is, look, you're holding me because you say I have violent propensities, but that's not what I was convicted on.
It's not what he was convicted on, but those violent propensities do exist.
So
right?
what-
That's very clear.
So then you keep
not
him in-
only from the video, but, and I know what you're saying, that there was plenty of testimony from both Jane and from Cassie during the trial about violent incidents. And now he was not convicted of those things. He was not on trial for being violent to them.
Well, he was. Because force, fraud, or coercion.
Forced to stay in this relationship,
But that-
forced to do the freak offs.
But Charles,
and he wasn't convicted of that.
No, I
You're
know.
right. He
But
wasn't convicted of
there
that.
was testimony that
But I'm saying-
that Jane and Cassie were assaulted by Diddy. But
Correct.
And had the jury believed that, they could have found
Not
him guilty.
necessarily. He can be assaulting them, but the jury didn't believe that they were forced to stay in this relationship, right?
Well, no, it had to do with-
the jury essentially said they were getting plenty out of this relationship, and that's why we're not going to convict him.
Look, the bottom line is they didn't convict him of violence.
The Mann Act, under the bail statute, you can argue what you think the law should be. Here's what the law is. Under the bail statute, it is considered a violent crime. We can say it doesn't include violent. The Mann Act, 18 U.S.C. 2421, prohibits the transportation of individuals across state lines for prostitution and other immoral purposes. This is called a crime of violence when determining whether to detain a defendant on bail.
Right, on bail.
Counsel, wait a second. He just dropped code on you. He had the actual.
He's asking for bail.
Hold on. No, but the judge didn't allow bail for $1 million.
I know.
They were willing to put $1 million up. And by the way, you know as well as I know that and I'm not defending Diddy here. All I'm saying is, no, I'm not. I mean, Diddy should have been convicted in California.
Hold on.
But what I'm saying is, you know the Mann Act is not a violent crime.
I know what you're saying. I get it.
It's not.
But the judge has to go by
and
the code.
So
right?
is this about amount? Is this about amount?
It's not about amount. So
it says on bail.
Once
it says on
once
bail.
the violent crime, the defendant, the convicted defendant, has to prove by a preponderance of the evidence to convince the judge one of two things. Either, both, he's not a flight risk. The judge did not weigh not letting him out on him being a flight risk. There's no real evidence he's a flight risk, and that's what the money would go to. Is he willing to leave $50 million behind? He has an ankle monitor.
Right.
He's not really a flight risk. The other thing is... He surrenders passport. The other thing that Diddy has to show, the burden is on Diddy, is that he is not likely to commit the same violent act, the Mann Act, again. Diddy, remember, even though he knew he was under federal surveillance, even though he was about to be arrested, was conducting a freak-off, was engaged in interstate transport.
So what you're saying is they will keep him behind bars pending sentencing because they're afraid he might have a freak-off with a prostitute.
Correct. He might traffic and prostitute.
Actually,
and they hold him without bail. There are people who kill people who get out on bail. Again, I'm just saying what's right is right. And there are people who kill people who get out on bail after they are convicted.
Are you convinced that Diddy will not engage in a freak-off? I think he probably would.
Can I just say, if there's a freak-off where there is no violence, force, or coercion, I mean, do you care that much? Do you care?
I personally don't care. The law says what it says.
And that's why they don't prosecute under the Mann Act.
Look.
Because people don't care. They never would have prosecuted him if this was just a Mann Act violation. The only reason they prosecuted him was because of Cassie and Jane.
Right. The video came out of Cassie.
That's right.
That's why they prosecuted. Let's not forget, though, and the judge remarked
Can we just
on this.
call BS?
No, I don't think so. Look, the judge said during the determination not to give him bail the first time, 2 months ago or whatever it was, he said, Diddy's own counsel admitted in cross-examination that if we were here on a domestic violence case,
He'd be guilty.
He'd be guilty.
Yes.
So therefore, the judge said this. Your own counsel said that you were violent.
But that was about the Intercontinental.
Right.
And he had to admit that. But it wasn't about what the trial was
But
about.
that's it. What we're talking about is violent.
You're right. That's the double-edged sword of them admitting. Yes, it helped in that moment. It helped them to make the case that, look, we're admitting what you're seeing on the video. We're not arguing that. But that can come back to bite you later, and now it has.
But then you hold him.
Who cares? That's right. The judge said
hold
that.
on. You don't think that Diddy?
You do care.
And there was
The only
evidence
thing that
submitted
matters
at
is what the
trial.
judge did.
Hold on for a second. That's not fair. That's not fair. There was additional evidence submitted at trial that was never no contrary evidence put up. That he also beat Jane 2 years ago.
Then what?
He's a serial domestic abuser.
So keep him in prison for the rest of his life for violating the Mann Act because of what you're saying.
No, the Mann Act is 1 to 10.
He's going to get out in a year.
The Mann Act is 1 to 10.
Well, you don't know what the sentence is going to be. Again, you're just assuming
I know what
it's
the
a year.
sentencing
By the way,
guideline is.
Just as forgetting the law, if you're Diddy, do you want to get out of prison for 2 months just to go back?
And this is time served.
I'm not saying, and I get it. Nobody wants to be behind bars.
That's a good point. I think
you're going to get out and get.
If he's going to get a 1 year sentence, you think he's going to get about 1 year sentence? If he's going to get a 1 year sentence,
1 to 2. 1 to 2.
Do that time now.
Do more time now because that's going to be time served. So you're going to get out for 2 months. And then have to go back,
and then serve those 2 months.
And
that's the best argument, right? I mean, it's not about.
I would never say to someone just stay behind bars.
Diddy shouldn't be making the case.
I don't know.
Be saying
he wins, he loses.
What do you mean? You lose. Get out of here! I hate doing this.
See you.
Nicole from Florida. It's hard not to feel a certain way being a woman during this Diddy trial. There's so many serious accusations, around sexual assault and what he did to Cassie. And I just hope that, going forward, that the judge thinks about the people, the survivors, because if this were any other person, like we all know, like without money and fame, like this person would be behind bars and they would not be out on bail.
I think you're right. I think money and fame especially money, makes a big difference in the legal system.
Right,
absolutely.
That's the attorneys you can hire and the defense you can put on. Right. All right.
What do you guys think?
Well,
they're mad at me, I know.
Some people are mad. Obviously, there's a lot of conflicting
opinions. I'm not saying this, by the way, to defend Diddy. I'm just saying legally, he wasn't convicted of a violent crime.
But, see, now you're saying legally, and
that's all the judge should.
I don't want to redo this whole thing. But you're saying legally, it's not a violent crime. But Jason literally read the U.S. criminal code to you, and it says it's a violent crime.
Okay, so
legally.
Oh, hold on. So now the question: will the judge, because it says that you use that in determining bail.
Right.
So with $50 million, will the judge?
It is worth noting that $50 million is the number that Diddy was putting up before the trial when he wanted to get out. He 3 times offered a $50 million bail package,
the judge said no.
The judge shut it down every time.
The difference is he's been found not guilty on those charges.
Right, but he has been found guilty of a violent crime under the U.S. criminal code.
I get it.
You can't say legally and then ignore the U.S. criminal code.
No, I'm saying now they're offering $50 million. And the judge has to look at it and say, is $50 million enough for a Mann Act violation? And it will be interesting to see what the judge says, right?
Yeah. All right.
We were frozen for 15 seconds, but we're back now.
Okay.
So obviously a lot of conflicting opinions in the chat. We dropped a poll saying, should Diddy get early bail?
Oh, well, most people said no.
Yeah,
75 no, 25
And again,
yes.
I get it.
Most people think he should have been convicted of
all the other things.
Right.
I'm just saying,
he wasn't.
Legally, that's what the judge has to look at. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And it's ridiculous to call the Mann Act a violent crime.
So does the judge read criminal code?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we know who won this.
Wow.
I think we know
little
who
shade.
won this.
Little shade.
All right.
Okay.
Denise Richards.
Denise Richards. Before Denise Richards, I apologize for this. I got to deal with lunch.
I thought you were going to say you had to go to the
segment.
bathroom. I was
No,
like,
no.
That's worthy.
Can we just do like
you should
a quick,
stop for that.
a quick thing because they need to tell me what I'm eating so we can order this? Are we
Great.
okay with this?
Let's do it.
Okay. Just
Take
1
care of
second.
lunch.
All right, guys, it's your
Okay,
favorite
Anakin.
segment. We get to decide what Harvey eats today for lunch. We drop
Okay.
a poll. He gives you two options that he likes.
That what?
Well, this
And
is
then
what
you guys
Anakin.
decide.
This is what Anakin gave me.
Oh, Anakin gave you
Yes.
this.
That has nothing
Okay.
to do with this
Yeah.
fail.
You gave me these
You
menus.
selected these two.
Well, you gave me the 2 menus.
Well, I gave you.
We also still don't know.
Okay.
We still don't know.
So
no
one
said
is
anything, right?
salmon, which these are both really good. One is salmon from a really good place, and the other
It's just salmon on its own?
it's salmon
comes
with
with some
vegetables.
sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is actually really interesting. It's kind of it's called a rosemary turkey burger salad. So it's rosemary turkey burger with Tillamook cheese, grilled onions, and an organic green salad.
Now, I can tell that's the one you want because you
No,
went
no,
into
no.
more
No,
detail
I really-
about it.
No,
I
there's
actually-
no detail of this.
No, I really like both of these.
It just says salmon.
No, the salmon's really good.
No, I know. But you read the description on one menu because there's no description on the other.
Here's what we're gonna do, because they're both really good. Okay?
Oh God.
I'm gonna get one, and I'm gonna get Anakin the other. So which do I get, and which does Anakin get?
Gonna screw me.
Okay, we'll still drop the poll about which one does Harvey get, guys? So we got the salmon.
Yeah, which
and
one
we
do I
got
get? Because he'll get what you say.
Yeah, or he'll get it and then just switch them, and you
No, I'm
just
not
get
gonna switch
whichever
him.
one.
I will not switch him.
No, not you. Anakin will.
No. I'm gonna do what you guys say.
Harvey,
No, I know.
He's referencing what I did. To you.
When Anakin stole your lunch.
No, Anakin screwed me with this fried, battered.
The good thing is I can't really confuse.
Okay, we're done.
Salmon with salad.
Harvey secretly liked it, guys.
We're done.
Hey, who's Babcock talking to?
Christina.
Well, what city?
Wow.
Okay.
No, I was just gonna. It's interesting. See, that would have been
Did
interesting
you
to show
put
them what happens behind
the
the scenes.
Katy
Like, if
Perry
you're-
dinner video in that post? So, and you referenced the dinner as well, obviously, right? So it's in. I just want to make sure it's in there.
Guys, I'm gonna vote salmon on this one. You guys vote what you want, but like, I think it's because I'm a big salmon guy. I love salmon.
Yeah, me too.
Have you had? They have this miso salmon bowl over at the market.
Yeah. it's
Oh
good.
my god.
No, it's good.
So good.
Actually, that's good too. Yeah, you're right. That's actually really good. But this sounds
Right.
great.
Yeah.
Figure out where to place it later based on.
What are we doing?
So we're gonna shoot Denise.
We don't have air traffic guests yet. We probably will, but we're gonna shoot Denise now, and we'll figure out where to place it later.
Do 3 to 4
Diddy
minutes
went
on
long, so
Denise,
that Diddy
which
can
is
be all
fine.
of the B block, and we're fine there. That was a good segment. So now we're gonna shoot Denise, and it'll either
Well, Denise should be. Well.
it's either gonna
It's
be
either gonna
C
be
or
C or E.
depending on how the rest.
Okay. What are you're reaching out?
Yeah, Tawanda and Katie are going after a bunch of air
Okay.
control.
Yeah, we want to do. I'll tell you, we want to do something. This is just ridiculous that there are so many near misses now in the air, and it goes back to air traffic control. That system has been ignored for 30 years, and it's not the fault of any one person. You can go back to, you go back 30 years, how many presidents have we had in the last 30 years? And how many secretaries of transportation? I will tell you a story, and then we're going to start. I will tell you a story that when I was a local news reporter in Los Angeles for CBS, I did a story about, I was talking to doctors who were telling me they certified pilots to fly. And I was told that there were some doctors who were just cutting corners. People had heart conditions and they were certifying them for commercial aviation. And so I went undercover in a disguise and I went to a couple of these doctors. And you know what I did? And I swear to God this is true. I have video of this. I got drunk at 11 in the morning. I was drinking Harvey Wallbangers at a bar, and we had video of me drinking, and I was absolutely drunk off my ass. I went to one of these doctors, and I asked him to certify me to get a private pilot's license. And he did. And I left, and it turned out the hidden camera didn't work. And so I go back.
You had to go get drunk again.
I go back a month later, and I got drunk even worse at this bar. And again, it's like 11 in the morning.
Were you drinking Harvey Wallbangers as like a double entendre?
No, it wasn't.
As a little,
I don't know
little
why
nudge
I.
and a wink,
honestly,
nudge and a wink to the audience?
I don't even like him. I don't know why I did it. But it was in the morning, so I figured it was at least orange juice. So
fair enough.
So I get really drunk.
Mimosas would have been, you know.
I needed to get hammered because I wanted to. I know.
We really do.
I got it. I'm going to finish my story. And so I go back to this doctor, and I was so out of it, I couldn't do the eye test. And he helped me. And this time the camera worked. And he finishes the eye test and certifies me medically as a commercial pilot. And I was in his face. He could smell the alcohol. So we do this story on the news, and the FAA comes after me because I used an alias, Jeff Timmons, and that's the name I used.
Jeff Timmons.
And I used an alias, and they said you're not allowed to do this. So they go after me and the television station. They do nothing to the doctor. Nothing to the doctor, and we had a hearing because it was so outrageous. And they fined the station and me $5,000, and they didn't do anything to the doctor. So that was the FAA, and now it has come home to roost. Okay. Okay. Now I got that off my chest.
Wow.
But we're going to talk about this. That's why I really want to do this story. Okay. Okay.
Aaron's comments.
Can we end the poll for Harvey's lunch?
Yeah,
just so
I absolutely deny false allegations.
Can you bring it over here?
I got it.
No problem. Okay. Okay. Is anybody doing this, or is this just us? Oh, these guys. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Three, two. Denise Richards says her estranged husband has violated the restraining order that she got against him, and she is also demanding the return of her laptop, which she says she's accusing Aaron Pfeifers of stealing and then revealing the contents of some of those, what he got off the laptop, which would be text messages with the guy that she allegedly had this affair with, including some nude photos, which have also come out, and she's very upset about that. So now she thinks that that has violated the restraining order, and she wants this laptop back. Now, Aaron Pfeifers has said to us in the past that he did not steal her laptop.
And he took pictures of it.
Right, but she obviously, now that he has released those text messages and released some of the photos as well, well, she is very upset about this.
This has become a really ugly divorce. I mean, really on both sides. He filed right after the 4th of July. Something happened on the 4th of July.
Right. He filed on July 7th, that Monday, right after the 4th of July.
The second
immediately ran to court.
Something happened that Friday.
Now, remember, he told us that he told us all about the argument, the fight they had on July 4th into July 5th. And he claims that Denise told his mother that she was going to file for divorce to divorce Aaron, and that's why he ran to court. We've talked about this, that it doesn't really matter who files first.
California's a no-fault state.
It doesn't matter in California.
But people do it literally for bragging rights, that they want to make it look like he or she didn't leave me, I left them.
Right.
And it doesn't matter at all legally. Nor, by the way, it does an affair. That would have absolutely no impact on spousal support, on the divorce itself. It just doesn't really have any impact.
It doesn't have any, it doesn't matter to the divorce, but I think the reason Aaron brought up the allegation that she's had this affair is because he was trying to explain what led up to their fight on July 4th, which was that he is accusing her of stealing his phone and destroying it because she was trying to, because he had those photos.
Devin is just help me out here. He's saying that that he had the evidence of this alleged affair on his phone and she wanted to destroy it.
Yeah, so that's why he believes she smashed up his phone on the 4th of July. And so now with her saying, basically she's saying he violated the restraining order, right, by stealing her laptop and then giving the media the images that were on the laptop. He's saying, I never stole your laptop. We were living together at the time. So the laptop, everything they had was like their property together, and the images he took on his own phone. So he's saying those are his photos and that he never stole the laptop.
Yeah, Aaron actually gave us a statement responding to the allegation that he had stolen her laptop. He said, I absolutely deny the false allegations that I violated the restraining order or stole Denise's laptop or cell phones. These claims are being weaponized to damage my reputation.
And what's ultimately, fascinating about this is none of this has anything to do with the divorce itself.
This is PR for both of them. Yep. They're waging a PR war before they even get to the actual divorce war, which I'm sure will be just as heated.
Hi, this is Susan from Palm Springs, California. And this divorce between Aaron and Denise is just getting messier and messier. And if Aaron did take her laptop, then he is violating that restraining order. And it's just downright dirty if he did take it.
Yeah, and again, he's saying he didn't. He's saying he just took pictures of it. So again, by the way,
damage has been done.
The divorces, unless they actually end up having a trial over spousal support, there's going to be no trial because there's no kids or anything like that.
Right, they don't have kids together, so this is just property split.
Right. Okay.
I have some lunch news for you, Harvey.
Oh, give me my news.
Breaking lunch news.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, you're gonna guess?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Where are we going now?
I think they're saying the turkey burger salad.
55% salmon and
veggies.
veggies.
Good. That's what I wanted.
There we go.
Anakin, you get the turkey burger salad. Okay, you get the turkey burger. Yeah, you can opt. You can opt. If you want to get salmon, you can get salmon.
And also, regarding the FAA.
Yeah.
Now, Taria Williams says, you do not know how many pilots back in the day drank in the lounge before a flight back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Oh, yes, I do.
And got away with it for years.
I literally got a tip about a pilot who was doing this all the time, and when I was with the CBS station, and he was usually flying out of San Diego, and I went down to San Diego to the bar that he always went to, and I thought we were going to actually get this and we're going to follow him to the airport because I was told this happened a lot, and we never got the shot, but I talked to, because when I did that story, it was called Unfit to Fly. Because I also went to another doctor and I said I told him I had a heart problem, which wasn't true, but he heard me, never examined me, and certified me. So it was shocking. But then I started getting all these contacts from people who were telling me about the exact thing you're talking about, which is pilots who are drinking and flying. And yeah, it's the more you know, the scarier you become.
Now, regarding this nasty,
the more scared you become.
Regarding this nasty divorce/breakup, someone has a question. Kathleen says, revenge porn? Can't she nail Aaron for these photo releases or selling?
Could be. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good question.
Guess we'll see.
Okay.
Where is that?
What are you looking at? That. Oh, I got a new computer. This is just a random. They just.
Oh, I was looking at that too.
They change it.
No, I've been mesmerized.
You're trying to get back to the lake?
No, I've been mesmerized by that.
Put down your email.
Yeah, try and hide your emails so I can show it.
I want to see.
I don't even want mesmerized.
You're lucky. That's why I came over here, dude.
Oh, you should have seen what Devin had up.
Hold on.
No, you can't show his emails.
I know, but it's like when I minimize it, it changes again.
Wait, that's your background.
Oh God, I wish you guys would have seen what happened when he.
I can cut off the emails. Go for it, Devin.
Okay, go for the emails?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I close this other tab? Let's just close that.
Wow. That's Devin's email background, guys. Look at that.
But you should have seen what was behind it.
Wow. No, I thought it was because it looks like Glacier National Park.
Okay.
We are in. Where I just was.
Wait a minute. When are we doing DL?
11. We gotta do 3 more blocks.
DL's 11:40.
We gotta do 3 more blocks.
No, I know. We're
Harvey.
good. No, we're not. Well, here's the thing. We've done A, B, and C. We can't do D, and we can't do E.
We haven't done all of A yet.
Harvey, I just booked an aviation guy at 10:45.
10:45.
Yeah.
So we got 15 minutes to get these.
He's good.
So wait a minute.
3 blocks.
Wait a minute. We haven't done B. We haven't done A2.
We got to do the chef.
Oh.
Then we got to do L's, D.
Right, but when's the chef?
I don't know.
Right, we can't do that until 11.
I know, but we have 3 interviews we still have to do.
I know.
Okay, so we should get everything else done.
We're good. We got F and G left. That's it.
Hey guys, in the control room, are we good?
We got.
Right.
Wait a minute.
E, F, and G.
Pamela. Yeah, so we got 2 things to do.
Okay.
God. Well, you are like.
All right, so this is F and G because I'm trying to relieve the pressure off post-production
it's 10:30.
and getting the show done. I care about our crew.
We got 2 things
and then
to do.
There's you.
It's like
and then there's you.
They want
and
to,
then
there's you, and he wants to ignore you.
Oh,
because
wow. That is not
no,
true.
he wants to ignore you because we're trying to have a conversation, and he is basically he's stale because he's been on vacation for like 5 weeks. And going away,
funny.
And going
start doing vacation
and going
count, bro.
away.
You do not want to start doing vacation
and
count.
going away next
Don't
week.
do it. Just don't do it.
He called you stale. Personally, I wouldn't take that.
It's all right. It doesn't mean much coming from him. That's fine.
Okay. What are we doing? E or we're doing F, right? F and G.
F and G. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. This is all you. Oh God. Jesus.
Tight, man. I was out on the lake, jet skiing, kayaking, lake life, baby.
Let's go.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3.
Got it.
Here we go. 3, 2. Say what you want about Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell and their awful movie, because it really was an awful movie. But they are clearly influential in Hollywood.
Well, they actually did a kind of fake romance thing that got people talking about the movie.
And it got people talking about the movie. It got people to see that movie despite the fact that it wasn't good.
Right.
But lots of people went and saw it, and clearly Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, I think they were watching, or at least the people...
a page out of the playbook of Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell.
At least the people doing publicity for the new Naked Gun movie, I think they understood what Sydney and Glenn were able to do. I hope this is not a reflection of what the new Naked Gun movie is going to be like.
I am so excited to see it.
Because I really want to see the movie. But
Naked Gun was one of the
here
best.
are, we're going to show you Liam and Pamela on the Today Show. And yeah, they're definitely leaning into romance rumors.
I can't believe you guys think it's fake.
I'm sure you heard there are a lot of folks on the internet who are talking about this budding love story, and I think we've got some proof to the theories that are out there. So this is the most immediate evidence. This was from just 4 minutes ago, all right? And then there's been some red carpet action as well. Are you two an item? Craig.
What?
Craig.
I don't understand the question.
Craig. Don't lie.
Look, we met. I had never met Pamela before.
I heard.
We met on set, and we discovered we had a lovely, budding chemistry.
Yeah.
A connection.
As 2 actors, and I was like, oh, this is nice. Let's not mold this. Let's just let it breathe. And that's what we did.
Oh, man.
I mean...
Oh, my God. No. You know what?
No.
That first clip was definitely giving co-play couple. I think they were just trying to make fun of that. But I think they would make a great couple. They both have 2 sons that are super attractive. They
I'm
were
not
just
saying they
on Hurt
wouldn't make a
together.
good couple. I'm just saying they're not.
Like, yeah.
They're faking
Just
it.
so
It's
obvious.
like, yeah,
the
you-
way they said,
you gotta-
Craig.
Yeah.
Well, they're
You got to do it.
playing.
You got to have subtlety to this. That's the key.
Right.
Subtlety.
I don't know. The obviousness could make it
No,
make it
it's
work.
not. It's
hiding in plain sight. Is that what you think is happening?
Exactly.
I don't think so.
I'm Rodrigo from Dallas, Texas, and I think that they would be an amazing couple together. They're the couple I didn't know I needed, even though it's probably just a marketing ploy. But they're both individually redefining aging, making spoof comedies cool again. And the photos of them on the red carpet with their family is totally giving Brady Bunch. So I would totally be down for a remake of that with them.
Do they have? Do you think?
They could get to start redoing all the 70? No.
Do you think they're going to have the ladder scene? That was amazing. Okay,
if you know Naked Gun, you know the ladder.
What else you guys want to talk about?
Hi, I'm Araya from Virginia, and I will be discussing Diddy today. Honestly, him requesting a $50 million secured bond is pretty insane. I mean, the fact that his attorneys even went a step further to say that he's a nonviolent John, I mean, we've all seen the videos. One interesting thing I even saw was the fact that he elected for electronic surveillance and private security. What's the chances? The judge said that he was a danger to the community for a reason.
Yeah, he said that.
But he's offering all of that because he's saying, look, I'm not going to be, he's trying to show the court that there is absolutely no risk in letting him out, that he's going to be under watch of whoever they want whenever he's out. So he's trying to make it easier for the judge to say,
No, but I think
"Let
you're
me
right.
out."
I actually, you convinced me. He should just stay, serve the sentence to get
do the
out.
time,
No, you're
man.
right.
You've
You're right.
been there, and
Absolutely.
that's-
I get it. I think you convinced me. One more.
Hi, Tasia from Orange, New Jersey. I was a little shocked seeing Katy Perry out dating so soon, especially after her recent divorce. But it is clear that her and Justin are together.
Wait a minute. Wait. What is she supposed to do? Sit in a dark room for 6 months?
She just surprised.
And she wasn't, by the way, she wasn't married. But I mean, why are you so surprised? Orlando was at Jeff Bezos' wedding.
By the way,
That's true.
Right?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
yeah, and he was hanging around with Sydney Sweeney.
He was hanging with Sydney Sweeney. The least she can do is hang with like an ex-prime minister.
By the way, we got some more information about Katie and Justin. So she has a concert in Ottawa. Roger, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because Roger was just telling me this.
Yeah, right.
She has a
We're talking
concert
about
in
this.
Ottawa.
Right,
Tonight. And then she has a concert in Montreal after that. So she went.
So
Out
she
of
was in
her
Ottawa
way.
like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. That's
Yeah,
when
she was in
performed.
Winnipeg at a concert on the
Winnipeg.
26th.
And so she went past Ottawa, she went to Montreal to hang out, which is where we got all these pictures. And then right now she's heading back to Ottawa.
Oh, is he going to be at the concert?
He'll probably be at the
Totally.
concert.
That's what I went. If he's at the concert.
Will he be at the Ottawa concert or Montreal?
No, the Ottawa.
Tonight's
Tonight's Ottawa. If
But
he's
she's going back to Montreal. So like, why didn't she just?
So she's gonna
my
drive
point is,
back to Montreal.
She's got a concert coming up in Montreal. Why wouldn't she just have waited until then? And I'm saying
you can't get enough of Pierre or
Justin.
You just want to say Pierre.
He wants to say Pierre.
Okay.
Sacre bleu.
Oh,
Wait,
that
you
one.
didn't say Zut alors.
That went way too long. But that was still, I kind of liked it. Huh? Yeah, but you can also, the first one, the Diddy thing went way too long. Or she did. Okay, G, what's G?
Kelsey's.
Oh. Okay, I'm excited here.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, we got so much time. 10:38.
Oh boy.
Oh, then we got like 15 minutes to talk to you guys before we have to do interviews.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Is there video here? Was there video?
Oh yeah. So we got an interview coming up in 6 minutes.
B-roll.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say on this. Well, no, we can't.
Oh yeah, he's over there. That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll cut to.
I like that.
Melissa's camera.
Yeah. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Can we do? Yeah. Okay.
Is Edward's mic?
I thought you said
ready?
you wanted to help people in the back. Why don't you start?
I just want to make sure that Edward's mic is working because
got a
that helps people in post also if the microphones are
He's got a mic on.
hot.
He's got a mic on.
I just heard him saying check, check, check.
Well, then
How
that
we all
means
doing
it
in
works.
chat?
If they said I can't hear you,
You don't know.
Guy,
We good to go over there?
Annabelle, what do you think about
Thank you.
this?
All right.
Sean
Here we
Cappuccino,
go.
I see you,
Guy's
man.
in a big hurry. What is
No, I want to talk to these guys.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's go.
3, 2. Well, the Kelsey brothers are at it again, making more money. They have found a way to make money beyond football.
They've done 143 commercials.
But this time, one of them's going to have to take it on the chin from Chuck Liddell in order to make that money.
Former UFC legend slash
the Iceman.
champion.
And the Iceman is going up against Jason Kelsey in this new ad. TMZ Sports got some footage behind the scenes of their ad for Garage Beer. That's the Kelsey Brothers beer.
Yep.
Ed, what
say you?
Why is it that Jason is the one who's always having to take the shot?
Well,
Like Travis is just like pretty boy.
Travis is playing football right now. He doesn't have the time to like joke
It's
around.
not about football. It's about
Travis is
Taylor.
there on the set.
If Travis is in the middle of a ring with the Iceman taking a fake punch, I'm not sure Andy Reid likes it. Jason Kelsey doesn't have to answer to anybody anymore, so I think that's.
Oh, you think this is about safety?
Yeah.
He's
I
not
think that's
really
absolutely
punching
what it
him,
is.
Ed.
Well, what if he did? And then he gets hurt, and then what do you tell Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes?
It's about Taylor. It's not about Andy Reid.
It's about Taylor.
It's always about Taylor.
Always about Taylor.
We will see you tomorrow. All right. Okay. So we have
3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes.
Until
For the interview.
Oh.
Okay.
So we have the 16th administrator of the FAA, former pilot as well.
16th administrator.
Like in the history of
is
the
that like
FAA?
Yeah.
was that in the
I don't
40s
think
or
the
the 70s?
number doesn't matter.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, what year?
That's just what that's 2000 Clinton and Obama.
Okay.
I think
Well,
so.
actually, that's
good.
interesting.
Yeah.
Or a former air traffic controller we've had on.
Clinton and
Tosh.
Obama.
All right, guys, we have a few minutes for our next segment
The
here.
Clinton and
That's 3 minutes.
Okay.
That's
So
the
we
guy
got 3
have.
minutes.
How
Then
are
we're
we
gonna
all
do this.
doing?
Awesome.
Anything? Nothing?
Well, yeah, just a lot of people talking to each other and you.
Yeah, end of the chat.
Okay, well, wish happy birthday.
Glad we made it.
Okay.
People talking about the Ozzy Osbourne funeral tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Boy, you missed that.
Charles is sexy.
Ozzy, yeah, I missed. Ozzy was the first day I was out, and then Hulk was the second day.
Right.
I don't think you heard that, Charles.
What?
Charles is sexy. Harvey, Hart, Charles. I think they're shipping you or something. Charles is back.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
I got to tell you guys, if you haven't been to Glacier National Park in Montana, go. It's.
Do you recommend it above anywhere else in the world? Like, you could have gone anywhere.
I'm not saying anywhere else in the world, but you know what? I think a lot of people get very intoxicated with, oh, I've got to go around the world, and you should see the world. That's important. But I think sometimes you forget that in this country there are remarkably beautiful places.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
To
Especially
go check out.
Just in California as well.
Yeah.
California's a state where you've got.
I still haven't been to Yosemite.
You've never been to Yosemite?
Been here. I drove through it once on my way to Tahoe, but I haven't actually explored Yosemite.
I went when I was at CBS in LA. There was a serial murderer who escaped. His name was Kerry Stayner, I think.
Yep.
And he escaped into Yosemite National Park.
I remember
and
that.
They closed off the park to all tourists. But I got in with my camera guy, and there were like 5 or 6 crews. So there were literally 12 people in all of
In the
Yosemite.
entire park, right.
So the upside was that you could just have this beautiful
The
scenery.
downside was you were there working, covering a story.
Well, no,
with
the
a serial
downside is
killer
you
on
could
it.
actually run into
Into a
Kerry
serial
Stayner.
killer, yeah.
That was the downside. But I was willing to take the risk because it was amazing. It was amazing.
The park, not the serial killer.
No, we didn't run into Kerry Stayner, but he was caught. He was caught.
Oh. But yes, the national parks are.
Still trying to plan my next destination. I don't know. So many places to see.
Montana is so beautiful.
Montana? No, I gotta go somewhere crazy. Thinking
Montana's pretty crazy, man.
Montana's crazy?
Yeah.
Montana's just so great. It really is.
It's beautiful and crazy.
People don't think of Montana as much as they should.
They just don't think
Where
about
would you have gone if you were 21? If you were me, where would you go right now?
Probably either Mexico somewhere. Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't going anywhere when you were 21.
No, I didn't go. Yeah.
By the way, I tell you, ran into one of your former students.
Who?
What's his name? Brian Singer?
Brian Singer.
He's a
I don't think.
No,
so.
not that Brian Singer. He was a student of yours at Whittier College.
Oh, I remember that name. I remember him. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. I was sitting at dinner, and this guy walked up, and he's like, "Hey,
oh, that's
Harvey
so
used to be
funny." Did he say I was a good teacher or not?
We don't need to get in all that. It's a long time ago.
Who are we talking to?
Randy Babbitt.
Okay, can you put him up?
16th Administrator of the Federal Aviation Administration.
Randy, can you hear us?
Clinton.
Randy?
Yes, sir.
It's Harvey and Charles. Thank you I'm so excited to have you on.
Oh, well, thank you for inviting me.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I was doing yard work, so this is a good break.
We're a break from yard work. I love that. Wow. Yeah, and by the way, we're streaming on YouTube. We stream our when we shoot the show every day. So you're live on YouTube.
Secretary of Transportation
Very good.
And we're going to start in just 1 minute. So just give us, just let us set up, and we are ready to roll.
He was fascinated.
Right.
Okay. They're just trying to fix a camera, and then we're ready to shoot.
All righty.
Oh, come here, Jackson, while we're waiting.
Yeah, okay, fridge tour.
There you go.
I don't think Harvey knows this, but I had to clean this fridge out multiple times.
You did not do a good job because it's normally filthy.
I did an amazing job.
You worked as a PA for a month.
I made sure, 3 months, and I made sure this fridge was spotless.
It's spotless now.
Going in there with all the
It's pretty
bleach
spotless.
Oh yeah.
See?
Took out all the racks.
And you got promoted, look.
Yeah, see? That's what happens when you clean a good fridge.
Got it. Okay. Okay, here we go.
This one? Got it.
Okay.
So, just so I'm, okay, got it. Three, two. This just keeps happening. We keep hearing the numbers about aviation and that it is, people will always tell you it is far safer to fly than it is driving to work. But these latest incidents that just keep happening really have, I've never been a terrified flyer or even scared at all. But the most recent one in Burbank, the Southwest Airlines flight, where they had to dive right after taking off just to avoid a midair collision. Something is clearly amiss, at the very least, with our air traffic control system, our aviation systems, and it has been happening in such large numbers lately. Is something, what is the tipping point? Why is it now that we are seeing this more than ever? Joining us now to discuss that is someone who was in charge of this. Randy Babbitt was the Federal Aviation Administration, the head of the FAA under President Obama. He was also on the FAA Advisory Council under President Clinton. So he knows about all this equipment. And Randy, thank you so much for joining us right now on TMZ Live. What's going on?
Thank you for the invitation.
What is going on here? Why are we seeing so many of these incidents now?
Well, it's an industry. I mean, everybody overlooks a couple of key points. We didn't have an aviation accident, not a fatality, in 13 years. We killed 800 or 900 people every year at railroad crossings. I mean, it's amazing how safe the industry is. But anything, if you can imagine, every time somebody slid off a road and blew a tire, it made the national news. That's all you would watch. Well, you know, aviation is the same way. Anything happens in aviation, it's going to be on the news. But having said that, we're long overdue for an upgrade to the aviation system. We're using equipment that has not evolved with the technology. The airplanes today that are flying are very sophisticated, and we're not tracking them with sophisticated equipment. That takes money, it takes time, and you've got other complications. You have a lot of people in the airspace. You have big airplanes, you know, 40, 50, $80 million airplanes. And if you ask them to put $200,000 equipment on board, okay. But if you have somebody who wants to fly in the same airspace that has a light aircraft, and you ask them to put $100,000 piece of equipment, they can't do it.
But, well, Randy, but hold on. And I hear you, but look, it's not just the pilots putting equipment in their planes. The air traffic control system is 30 years out of date. And, you know, we have literally heard people in control towers using extension cords to plug in radar systems that go out, and it turns black. And so, you know, why does it take a crash, a fatality, for people to have this kind of heads-up mentality? Because this has been a system that everybody in the industry knew was outdated for 3 decades. Why did it take until now, when we're seeing, like Charles said, the tipping point, for people to say, gee, maybe we should do something?
No, you're absolutely right. But remember, you know, people say, well, why didn't the FAA do this? Why didn't the FAA do that? The FAA is a long way down the chain. If you wanted to make a change in the FAA, first of all, the Department of Transportation would have to approve it. The money would have to come from Congress, and you know, you would have to make the case there. And at the end of the day, if they don't approve the money, whatever you thought was a great idea isn't going to happen. I can remember taking a Secretary of Transportation on a tour, and he was fascinated by the radar. And I asked him point blank, I said, sir, with all due respect, when was the last time you saw the word univac written on something? And that's what we were looking at, you know, tubes, ancient equipment. And yet you can't get the money, you can't get the funding. So,
well, who was saying no? Who was saying no?
Congress. Congress.
Well,
if they don't appropriate the money, you don't get it.
So I guess that's my other question, Randy, is this equipment has been outdated. When you were in office, it was outdated, and you recognize that. Why only recently, for instance, 10 years ago, this equipment was outdated, but we weren't seeing this many incidents? So something else besides the equipment is going on here, I would think, because if the equipment was outdated back then, we didn't see it, but now we're seeing it. It's got to be something besides just the equipment.
Yeah, and remember, we're rolling outdated. In other words, they do get upgrades, but by the time you get the funding and everything, it's already outdated. So you update, so you were 10 years behind, now you're 5 years behind, and 5 years later, you're 10 years behind. But the second, you're seeing a little bit of a transition. You have a lot more sophisticated airplanes in the sky now. You're seeing less and less wide bodies. We have efficient airplanes that can now go point to point. So you're seeing more air traffic, and more air traffic means, you know, it's like, you know, if you have a town that has 50 cars in it, you know, do you need a stoplight? Probably not. But does New York City need stoplights? Of course they do. There's a lot of traffic there. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of an increase. You now have regional aircraft. They're very sophisticated, very safe. They're flying to a lot more cities.
Yeah.
And they go in and out of the hub.
The problem is the stoplights are going out too much.
Right.
So, you know, listen, they got to do something fast. But Randy, we really appreciate you coming on. You're right. I mean, it's at Congress's foot. It is at Congress's doorstep. You're right.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Randy.
All righty. Well, thank you. Enjoy and good luck with the show.
All right.
Thank you. We need it. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're doing DL.
Chef's at 11.
Chef's. So the chef's at 11? Oh. Oh, we got nothing but time. We got 5 minutes.
Are you leaving? Are we leaving in the we need it?
Huh? No rice, just vegetables.
Is this lunch order still going on?
Do they have couscous?
Are we leaving in the thing at the end there?
Could you ask
Good luck
them?
with the show.
Do they have sweet potatoes?
I was thinking
eggplant.
Eggplant. I'm
Eggplant.
asking him because
Eggplant.
it seemed like something he might want to leave in.
No. No, I don't think so, Chris. Do they have sweet potatoes or just sweet potato fries?
Just doesn't.
No, just eggplant, salmon and eggplant.
Sweet potato fries are too far for you?
No, I really like them. It just Anakin poisoned me last week, so I'm still getting over it. Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm so upset about this air traffic thing because it really is BS. That.
But I liked his because that was the point to me. Is like I hadn't heard someone say that. I'd love to know some actual numbers there and how much higher air traffic. How many more planes are there in the
There
sky?
are more planes.
And if there are more, but there's the obvious thing. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that if you're putting more planes in the sky, you need better equipment to track all of them. So why wouldn't they just approve, or is someone not asking?
Because when there's no problem, they don't care. And and the big thing that's going on that people aren't talking about enough is military planes. That this accident in D.C. in January was an accident waiting to happen.
Well,
they knew
Reagan National is a whole.
But they knew these. I mean, this has been a big thing with the Department of Transportation, Department of Defense. That DOT has been really upset with the Department of Defense because they have allowed these generals use helicopters to go back and forth because it's convenient.
That's an issue at one. That's an
Really?
issue at one airport.
Well, in South Dakota last week, there was a commercial plane. I think it was a Delta that almost hit a B-52.
Okay.
And the B-52 was flying on a military control tower where the Delta was flying on a commercial, and they almost collided. So military is a problem. I mean, a lot's a problem, but it's just.
Why? What did I miss? Why is Jackson continually zooming down at your freaking shoes?
People are obsessed with your shoes.
No, don't do that.
He literally just, I'm like, what's happening?
Why are you doing that? Don't.
Because
Well,
why
I mean,
not?
people want to know. That's
People
fine,
want to
they
know.
want to know, but I didn't realize they wanted to know.
No, now you're giving me a complex. Don't do that.
Why?
I don't know. Just don't. I don't know.
Did you want to leave in him saying good luck with the show?
Yeah. And we need it. Yeah.
All right.
Why not? Or you can be self-deprecating. You got nothing to say?
That's not what I meant.
Who?
You.
Anyway.
Me?
You.
About
Kyle,
with
do you hear
chat?
Yeah.
People really like your shoes. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, enough about them.
I like them. It's not me that's talking about
They're
them.
very comfortable, and
Kyle, Danielle?
the laces, the
Did you hear that?
laces just keep untying.
Okay.
Sometimes our viewers are really captivated by our stories, but then they're also captivated by the small things like your fridge and lunch and your shoes.
No, thank you for lunch. I mean,
you know?
you guys have my back on this. I mean, I really wanted that salmon, so thank you.
Wow.
I suppose I could have just done it on my own, right? But I kind of like the gamble of knowing what you're going to say.
Austin Batman is talking about the FAA thing. Says the FAA Air Traffic Organization in the US handles over 45,000 flights daily, serving 2.9 million passengers across 29 million square miles of airspace.
Yeah. With crappy equipment. With crappy equipment. By the way,
He is right. When he said UNIVAC, I was like, are you kidding
No,
me?
that's crazy.
UNIVAC, as in vacuum tubes.
Let me tell you, though, how we all dodged a bullet. That until I was 13, the only thing I wanted to do in life as a profession, I wanted to work in a control tower. That's the only thing I did. My dad used to take me to LAX, and we used to watch planes take off on Sundays. And all I wanted to do was work in a control tower. Thank God that didn't happen. It would.
You kind of do work in a control tower.
No,
to be
trust
honest.
me. You do not want me in a control tower.
There are no planes carrying 200 people.
With ADHD, it's like, oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
I get what you mean about it being sort of a control tower, but the stakes are not.
Yeah, the stakes are not what
Charles, they're wondering when they get to decide what your lunch is.
Oh, they don't get to, because I don't eat a fancy lunch.
Yeah, no, he's very mysterious about lunch. But then he ends up with chips.
No, I eat cereal.
He eats crap.
I have cereal for
He eats
lunch.
Crap.
I do see you with cereal.
Yeah, that's
quite
what
a
I eat
bit.
for lunch.
Yeah.
What do they call it? You know, starving yourself in the morning.
Intermittent fasting.
Thank you.
No, that's a terrible thing. Breakfast is the most important meal.
I don't think so.
Breakfast is the most important meal.
It's not the most important meal. The science will back that up.
It is the most important.
You have that drilled in your head because that's what the orange juice industry, Big OJ wanted you to think.
I don't
that
drink.
Way back
No,
in the
I don't
day.
even drink.
I know, but that's where that phrase came from.
It's important to fuel your body.
So said Big OJ.
Oh, wow, is this a
back
chef?
in the 50s. What's the chef info?
Okay, so he's
the restaurant.
This is the Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau chef.
Great.
I love the Dalmatian. Oh, I love the Dalmatian. That's a great painting. What's the name of the restaurant?
La Violin.
La Violin.
I believe.
What's his name? Danny? Can you put him up?
Well,
I just want to talk to him. Hey, Danny, it's Harvey and Charles. You there?
What's up? How's it going?
I love the Dalmatian.
Dude, it's a nice piece. That's my my partner, Dan Kleiman, great artist.
Oh, I love it. It's fabulous.
Yeah. You want it?
Yeah. No,
How much for that dog?
No, I really like it.
How much for the Dalmatian? I don't know. I'm gonna take some. Let's start it off.
Let's kick off the bid.
I really. Well, would you sell it if I really?
Yeah, we would sell it. We would sell it. If it goes to Harvey, we're big fans, so good.
I really like it. Wow.
No, it's nice. The restaurant's really really nice.
So
Are
okay,
we starting now? Are we offline or?
No, we're actually live on YouTube now, but we're going to start right now. But I really.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna let everybody. Sorry, we're going live. Go ahead.
Okay, we're ready to roll. Here we go.
Ready to roll.
So just so you know, we'll have already kind of led up to you because we've got video of them in your restaurant, and then we got photographs of them before they went to the restaurant, where they were walking in Mount
Royal.
Mount Royal Park.
Mont Royal.
Mont Royal.
See, told you.
Excuse
Danny,
me.
thank you. I had to correct him on the French a little earlier.
Where are you from, by the way?
Yeah, I'm from Montreal. I'm born and raised.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ready to go. Here we go.
All right.
You're just going to joining us now.
I am.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, let's go.
What?
He's got 6% left in his phone. We got to move.
Okay.
I'll do it. Oh, no.
All right. Well, joining us now is the man who served up the meal that Katie and Justin Trudeau were chatting over. He is the chef at Le Violon. Is that correct, Danny? Danny Smiles is the chef?
You nailed that one, Le Violon.
Le Violon. See?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's have a French last name.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you finally came back from vacation because I couldn't have done that.
Yeah, my God. Hey,
So, Danny, okay, give us, since you're the chef, give us the scoop.
You know, it was like a night like any other night. You know what I'm saying? Two people coming in for dinner. Like I don't know what the scoop is, but my take was they had like a really good time. They came in, and I guess somebody at the bar snapped like a cheeky picture. That looks like somebody at table 5. So I'm gonna check the reservations. I'll see who did that. Maybe, but no, it was good. You know, like.
Wait, Danny.
This is
Danny.
people calling me all day. Sorry, and it's just like I keep turning my thing. You guys still see
There
me?
we go.
We see you
got
good.
you. So,
yeah, you see me good. I don't see myself, but no, it was good, man. It was super nice, and I think that like it was nice. They were so polite, so nice. You
Danny,
know, I don't know what else to say. Like, you know, we're a restaurant. It's it's common to see like a lot of celebrities walking in. Montreal's like an amazing food city. So you know what I mean? Like I think that they really they embraced the restaurant. They were super polite, super nice.
So I want to get to what they ordered in a second, but you just said that it was just ordinary. They came in like any other couple. There was no like advance team that let you know the former prime minister was coming in or that Katy Perry was coming in? You guys didn't have any...
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of, know, I kind of knew, but, that's the whole thing. It's like, we try to keep everything private. And, that's the type of restaurant we are. We just want everybody to like really enjoy, what we do here. So it's just like, it's not like, it's normal, it's a nice restaurant.
How long were they there? Did you go over to the table, talk to them at all?
Yeah. I went over to the table. They were super sweet. Katie's nice. Justin, I've met a couple of times before, obviously. And it was really nice. They were just like, super chill. They did the tasting menu. They were very receptive to servers. And like, I think they were just like really enjoying the restaurant, the vibe, and that's it. Like I was walking to the table. It was Black Sabbath playing. Justin's there. Katie. It was a good vibe, It's a good vibe. I was like, oh, this is nice. I was looking into the room. The room was packed. It was a Monday night. It was cool. People were like a bit shocked, for sure. Like your ex-prime ministers with having dinner with Katy Perry, but it's all good.
And everybody tried to play it cool. So you said you said they...
everyone's so cool in Montreal. Everyone's like, yo, who cares?
No big deal. No big deal.
Everyone's like, so whatever. And then you wake up in the morning and everybody's texting me and everyone's like, next thing you know, TMZ's in the email.
So, Dan, you said
and
that
I'm just happy I'm on TMZ without doing anything wrong.
Well, we're happy to have you. So you said they ordered the tasting menu. Like, what did they actually eat? Yeah, so tasting menu is good. We just received this beautiful like tuna from Quebec. Showcasing a lot of our farmers. That's the whole point of Le Violon is like, I don't know, man. We cook a lot of different food. Like I'm Italian. My mom's Italian. My dad's Egyptian Lebanese. So there's a couple of those like little twists. My co-chef is Irish, so it's really fun. And we just like, we just cook. We cook what we love to eat, and it's just been 14 months that we're open now, and they just did the tasting menu like every other table. There was probably like another like 8 tables that did the same tasting menu. So they had the gnocchi. I think they really enjoyed the tuna. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's like a tuna bruschetta.
I got one other quick question because we're out of time. If you had to classify this either as friendly or kind of romantic, which would it be?
Man, I think it's friendly, but the restaurant's a romantic setting. But Le Violon's like beautiful. It's like it's hard to say, but it's like
I have one other question.
Yeah.
This is important. When was the reservation made and by who? Which side?
I don't know. I can't say that.
Oh, come on.
I can't say that.
I want to know if this was planned.
I think he's already said it because you said you met Justin before.
I gotta keep a couple of secrets, Harvey. Come on, Justin. You can't put me on blast like that.
That was a good question, though.
Let me ask you this, Danny.
It was a good question.
As the former prime minister,
but I was cleaning my pool while I got that, and it was like a weird moment. The kids were yelling, and I was just like, what? I was like, what's happening? I was like, what is happening? And we were off, but it's good. You know what? It was. I knew a day before. That's all. That's all I want to say. But it was a beautiful. They were they were great, and it was a nice evening. And
all right.
It all went super well.
Okay. Whenever I'm in Montreal, whenever I can go, I'm coming by your restaurant. I love the Dalmatian, by the way.
Yeah, we'd love to have you, and we'll save you the Dalmatian. All right.
Cool. Deal.
The Dalmatian painting, just to be clear. Danny, thanks so much.
Thank you, Danny.
Peace, guys. Thank you.
That was fun. He's great. He was fun. Okay.
People were saying you should buy the Dalmatian.
Oh, I really liked it. I actually really like that. Wow. We have, you know, what time is it? It is 11:09. We'll probably end it now just because we don't have, our last interview is not for almost a half hour. So you guys have anything else? Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Do you have anything?
No, I think everyone's saying good live and great interview.
Yeah. It was fun.
Good to
By the way,
you like that guy?
I got a sense this was more romantic than friendly.
And I also got the sense that it was the Prime Minister. Clearly, he said he's met Justin several times. So it's probably his restaurant.
Well, he would know.
Right. Justin knows.
Right.
It's his turf.
And he said it's a romantic restaurant.
He called in.
And the tasting
my table.
And the tasting menu is the menu that takes the longest. So they were there for probably a couple hours.
It's a guy, a very affluent and influential guy, affluent, influential girl, one-on-one romantic restaurant. That's a date.
It's a date.
That is a date.
Especially because they were walking in the park before.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Boy, TMZ got a good story today.
What could they possibly have spoken about?
Oh, their lives. I mean, they both have really interesting lives.
I mean, what's the incentive other than a romantic date for them to go out with each other?
Yeah, what business are they doing?
exactly.
Right. Seriously.
There's no business.
No business.
It's so funny.
There is business.
The way that everybody kind of hides that. It's like, oh, there we go. Sounds like a date to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. All right.
By the way, that would be a really amazing couple.
Oh yeah. I think. How would that make Orlando Bloom?
I was just going to ask that.
Yeah.
Would Orlando Bloom, who's got the world as his oyster, would he?
Orlando Bloom is totally fine with it.
Yeah, but there's also that kind of, my wife divorced me and now she's with one of the prime ministers of Canada.
Because he needs to let her, this is the PR war, right? He's got to let her rebound first.
No, he can rebound. First of all, they weren't married.
Of course they weren't married, but it's the same thing.
But they have a kid, right?
Yeah, they have a kid. People
So-
move on.
Right.
People move on.
Yes, people do move on, but you always want to let the other person move on first. Just for PR.
Not me. No, I'm a little more petty than
Not
that.
Jackson.
Jesus.
Strike while the iron's hot.
A little more petty.
Okay, that's going to do it.
Yeah.
We will see you guys tomorrow. I'll give you a review of lunch.
See you guys later.